Hi, I'm Leilani, and welcome.
Good. Stop hitting your microphone.
Oh, it's over here. I did. No. Fine. Hi, I'm Leilani, and welcome to Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff in my backyard. And I will happen to go to my local Costco and refill my, those ink cartridges, because it's cheaper and I'm able to save money and use that to buy some more whiskey. So I ended up perusing the whiskey aisle and saw a bottle that I've seen at other places for about $20, but this one had a little extra. And I was just like, oh, with your curves, Costco always do the little extra. So for $20 and that little extra, you know Mama had to purchase it. So tonight we are getting into Old Forester. It is 86 proof, 43% ABV, and it was established around 1870. Now, this particular expression was specifically developed for the cocktail culture in 1959, and in 2020, they celebrated 150 years, 150. And they also won the gold at the San Fran Spirits competition in 2019. Now in 2018, they ended up getting back to their old stomping grounds on Whiskey Row, the place that they had from 1882 to 1919 at 119 West Main Street. And now they are charring barrels and aging spirits all under one big roof. Now, the founder, George Gavin Brown, you know what? I'm going to call him G.G. Brown. G.G. Brown. He was born on September 17th. No, that's not right. He was born on September 2nd, 1846, Mumfordsville. Mumfordsville. Can I say this? Mumfordsville, Kentucky. And in 1863, because of high school, he ended up moving to Louisville. From there, he became a pharmaceutical salesman, which that led him to create what they say was the first bottled bourbon named after Dr. William Forester in 1870. Now, he was so meticulous about the consistency that he had his 90 proof bourbon batched in 3 different local distilleries, and they were called the Mattingly, Melford, and Atherton. And that's where he would basically seal and sign his bottles. Now, because of the bottled in bond, or remember that, the BIB. And if you don't remember, go back to our last episode, because I spoke about it for this particular reason. Of October 1897, he had to move and increase the proof of his 90 proof bourbon to what? You guys know this. I know you do. 100 proof. And because of the regulations of how bourbon was made, where it could be made, G.G. Brown ended up buying the Mattingly Distillery in 1901. Now, they ended up having a fire on the bottling line, and that dumped Forester made its way back to another set of barrels, thus creating what they say is the first double barrel bourbon. And they called it the very old fine whiskey. If only I could taste some of it. So in 1920, this whiskey company, along with a handful of distilleries, ended up getting a granted permit to manufacture and sell whiskey during the Prohibition. Now, they are the only ones that were granted this ableness, as I would say, because so many other whiskey companies shut down. Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, a lot of those that I end up speaking about. This one got the chance, and now they are the only one from that era during that time being able to sell during Prohibition that is still doing it to this day. So they were before, during, and after. In 2015, Campbell Brown was named the president and managing director, and he's the 5th generation following in the footsteps of his great-great-grandfather. So let's go ahead and open this because I'm so tired of spitting out facts. All right. Kentucky Straight Bourbon. And they have George G. Brown's signature. And yada, yada, yada about the legacy. Let's open this. Now, I'm not expecting... it's a screw top. This is what happens when you oil your body. Let me get this off. I could smell some leather and tobacco right off the spot. It smells like a little bit of autumn, a little bit of vanilla, the usual suspects of honey and caramel, and you know I love that. Woodsy. I get some woodsiness. All right. Let's do this woman's pour. Let's do this woman. Oh, should I do the woman's pour since I should always do the woman's pour? All right. All right. All right. So before I get into this, Mama, don't waste no whiskey. But before I get into more of this whiskey and to see what it is that everyone's raving about, in 1941, 2 weeks after Pearl Harbor, this distillery ended up converting themselves into making high-proof industrial alcohol to help with the making of powder so that they can help the war efforts during World War II. But what's more fascinating is this whiskey in my belly. So, the zest. It came through. Woo, 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 woo. I smell it. It's like an orange vanilla happening now. It just kind of spread out and up into my nostrils. All I smell. Let's try it. All it tastes is the orange zest with no layers. None right now, except some popping a little bit of vanilla. Let's try it again. Second time. Second time's a charm. Maybe it's the third, but we'll try it again. This just hurt my soul. I wanted to like this so much. Okay, one more time. One more time for the rewind. Why? I wanted to like this with all this information and history. I really did, but I don't. So, Leilani drinks the brown stuff. Has to give Old Forester. Let me taste this again. That just got worse. No kisses. None. Zero. Zilch. Zippo. Ugh. As much history goes into this bourbon, you expect it to come with it. And it came with a whole lot of zest and pop. And I'm not happy. Leilani drinks the brown stuff is not happy. Zero kisses.